A wise teacher once told his students, your whole life is a field, and every choice you make is a seed. He gave them three examples. Money. If a man spends every dollar recklessly on things that rust, break, or fade, he shouldn't be shocked when he reaps debt and lack. Your financial harvest always matches the seed you planted yesterday. Number two, health. If a woman sows years of fast food, late nights, and no exercise, she will reap sickness, weakness, fatigue, overweight. But if she sows fresh food, rest, movement, and care for her body, she will reap strength, longevity, and energy. Your health harvest is the result of your daily seeds, not chance. And number three, relationships. If a man sows neglect, harsh words, and selfishness into his marriage, he will reap distance, distrust, and loneliness. But if he sows kindness, time, encouragement, forgiveness, he will reap love, trust, joy, peace. What you plant into people is exactly what you'll harvest from them. The teacher ended with this: don't blame the field for your harvest. The soil only multiplies what you sow, so choose your seeds wisely. Life is not random. Every single area of your life, think about it. The present life you're living today, whatever happens, is a result of what you planted yesterday or what you planted in the past. Because some seeds take longer to sprout and grow. And tomorrow's harvest is waiting on the seeds you plant today. So don't blame your harvest, blame the seed. A clear example for me, and I'm not proud of this, but this is a clear example of reaping and sowing, a principle, a law. We were watching a movie with my friends, and I didn't really want to watch it. And I was just in the back, and I was being annoying the whole time, saying how all this movie's so bad. Look what is gonna happen next. It's so predictable. And I was just being so annoying. I don't know what came over me. I don't know, but that I was being annoying. I didn't like it, of course. Like right after, I like repented. I was like, bro, come on, what are you doing? And then months later, the same thing happened to me. I was trying to watch this movie, and this guy, oh my gosh, so annoying. Saying, oh, this movie's so bad. Oh, it's just a copy. Oh, look at it. Just literally the same thing that I was doing. I got it back. I planted that seed. I sowed it. And I reaped that harvest. And I just realized that 2 days ago. I was like, dang. When I was thinking about reaping and sowing this law, laws ensure success. I said this in one of my other videos. But if I want to know how to use a product, I don't go around guessing. I don't go around trying. Laws eliminate guessing and trying. They eliminate anxiety and fear. They eliminate mistakes when trying to use the product correctly. It eliminates trial and error. Laws are simple. Laws are exact. Laws never change. Laws hold everything together. The laws, the natural and spiritual laws that encompass everything, that control everything, the world and us. Like the law of a seed, like the law of value, like the law of time. If I want to get in good terms with someone, I don't have to be guessing. What should I say? What should I do? Love, give, give your time, give yourself. Ask questions, be involved, care about the person. Done. Like, there's nothing else. It's that simple. You just obey this law. If you want to get, give. It's a law. You can never get what you don't give. Sowing and reaping. You want to reap a harvest? Sow. Done. Simple. You don't have to be praying over the seed. I plant an apple seed in the soil. The law of the soil is there. I don't have to pray for the tree to grow and produce fruit. It's in the soil. It's connected to its source. It's being fed nutrients, sun, water. It's grown. I don't have to pray and fast and read. It's a law. My tank is out of gas. I go to the gas station. I'm not fearing. Obeying laws takes away fear. It gives you it gives you peace. I don't fear. I'm like, okay, tank is empty. I find a gas station, fill it up, done. Is the law of the car. When a 600,000-pound airplane goes up in the air, there's a law that has to be activated. The law of gravity is holding it down. That steel cylinder can't move. It will not move. Nothing can lift it up. The law is setting it in place. But then another law, when the pilot starts the engine, the plane starts accelerating. Once it reaches 160 miles an hour, another law is activated. The law of aerodynamics, the law of lift. So now the law of gravity is nullified. This law, so powerful that was keeping this cylinder on the ground, is nullified because another law came into place and lifted it up. And now it has to maintain that speed to stay where it's at. I'm going to link the video in the description, but it was so powerful. But these laws, we got to get them. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm already seeing it change me. I'm already seeing my mind acting differently, looking differently. I'm seeing how my life, things are happening. I'm not doing anything except obeying laws. People think you got to work so hard and you got to do things to get. No. Jesus says give and you'll get. Look at this. Because these laws of the kingdom of God work differently than the laws set in place in our modern society. Our economic system, our political system, our religious system, our educational system, our medical system, all of these cosmos, these governing systems, they operate on carnal, physical, man-made laws. But the kingdom of God operates on spiritual laws that we can't understand. Look at Jesus. His the Pharisees, Sadducees came to Jesus and they tried to trap him in his words, and they were like, "Do you pay taxes? Who should we pay taxes to?" And he was like, "Okay, give me the coin. Whose face is on it?" They were like, "Caesar." "Okay, give Caesar what is rightfully his, what he deserves. But everything that has the image of God on it, give it to him." Something like that, paraphrasing. But then he's like, "Hey, I forgot who he asked, but he asked one of his disciples, go to the lake, go get the first fish you see in it. Is going to be some gold coins. It's going to pay everyone's taxes." Just think about that today. If someone told us, yeah, just go outside, take 3 steps to the right. Once you get there, dig 3 feet deep right there. There's going to be a briefcase with enough money to pay you and 3 of your friends' tax money. Like, that's incredible. That's the kingdom of God. That's a country I want to live in, where my needs are met. I don't got to do anything. And we'll talk about that because this is something I'm thinking about. Because I feel like when I say I don't have to do anything and then I get everything, like there's some ignorance there's some ignorance there on my part and your part. So I'm gonna dive into that, understand what that means, because the kingdom of God. Look at what Jesus says, because He's Lord, He owns everything. Kingdoms operate different than democracies. We only understand democracy. We think we gotta work to get. Jesus is like, the foxes have holes, the birds have nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to go because He owns the whole place. He can go to that house. He can go to that house. He can sleep in nature. He doesn't care. He owns it all. He walked like that. And Jesus gave us dominion over everything. We got to work. We don't got to work the way we're taught to in this system. There's a lot of things we got to unlearn, but that's for a different video. But just know everything runs on laws. This is a very important fundamental law. You reap what you sow every single time, no matter what. If you want people to give you time, reap giving people time. If you want to reap health, sow healthy habits. If you want to reap happiness, sow seeds that are going to result in you being happy. Whatever it is, life is not random. Life is so predictable. Success is so predictable. But failure is just as predictable as well. It comes down to your decisions. It comes down to, are you obeying laws? This computer, I know how to work it because in the manual, it comes with the instructions. It comes with the laws. And I want to end on this. Look what it says in Matthew 16, verse 18. I give you the keys of the kingdom. Whatever you want to bind on earth, it will be bound in heaven. Whatever you want to loose on earth, it will be loosed in heaven. Whatever you want to break open, heaven will support it. Whatever you want to open up, heaven will support it. Whatever you lock up, heaven will lock up. This word, the Hebrew word for keys, means laws. Some laws we're not born with, God gives us. And these laws make life so easy. Just obey laws, my friend. You're sick because you're disobeying laws. You're broke because you're disobeying laws. You're depressed and have no friends, or you're divorced because you're not obeying laws. You're tired because you're not obeying laws. You can't think right because you're not obeying laws. You're unmotivated, undisciplined because you're disobeying laws. You're stuck. You're hurt because you're not obeying the laws. It's that simple. If I take this mouse, when I open the box, it came with the booklet. If I throw the booklet away and don't do as it says, and I try to use this in water, it's going to break. If I don't understand that I need to put a battery in this mouse for it to function, it's not going to work. If I don't understand that I need to take the USB and put it into the computer for it to work, it's never going to work. If I don't understand I need to turn on the button, it's never going to work. If I don't understand what and how the functions of these buttons do and work, this mouse is never going to serve me. Not because of the mouse, but because of me. So just obey laws in life. I'm telling you, like, if y'all were to live my life, y'all would understand. I can't prove things. I can't prove the things that are happening. But I know that it's because I'm aligned to the kingdom. I'm seeking the kingdom daily. I'm repenting, changing my mind, and I'm aligning with the authority of the king daily. So if you want to keep elevating, keep learning, keep functioning, obeying laws, subscribe. These videos are not going to stop coming out. Y'all need to know this. So subscribe, like the video so this video can be pushed. So many people need this info. Like the video, is so free. Comment laws, bro, so this video can be pushed. Ask me any questions, any concerns you have, let me know. Let me know if there's any things you guys want me to talk about, any things that I should clarify, any things you want to know in specific, let me know. I would love to talk about it. And yeah, YouTube's going to recommend this video right here. So go check it out.